Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we will learn about the biological circuit, or you can say that the nervous system. How the human nervous system processes the world at the speed of thought. So first of all we have receptors. Receptors are our sense organs. There are 5 sense organs in our body. Eyes, all skin, your nose, your ears. Then it comes processing. Whatever the prompt or a message comes from a receptor, it is being processed in the central nervous system. And at the end, we have effectors that might be a muscle or a gland. We have two systems. One is central nervous system, the other is peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system includes brain and spinal cord, while the peripheral nervous system includes your all nerves from your head to toe. So this is an anatomy of a nervous system. We have a dendrite, we have a cell body, we have axons that are the transmitters of a message, and lastly we have axon terminal that is attached with the next neuron. Between two neurons the gap is called a synapse. When we have bundles of nerves, it is called a nerve fiber or a nerve cell. Or we have axons, nerve cells or a wires. A nerve is actually the cable having a bundle of nerve fibers. A nerve is not a single cell but a massive bundle of microscopic nerve fibers that might be sensory, motor, or it might be a mixture of both, and it is wrapped similarly like an electric wire. All the nerve cells or the neurons are being insulated by a fatty layer that is called a myelin sheath. It is just like a plastic coating around an electric cable that protects the biological wire and ensures electrical impulses travel fast and efficiently without leaking. Now we have two types of nerve cells. One are sensory, the other are motor. Sensory nerve cells are from receptors to the CNS. They actually take the message to the central nervous system, while the motor nerve cells take away message from central nervous system to the effectors. Effectors are muscles or glands. All our messages travel in one direction in the form of electrical signals. What is a synapse? It is a gap between two nerve cells or neurons. First of all, an electrical signal surges down the first nerve cell until it reaches the physical gap, that is synapse. Then we have a chemical release in the gap. A chemical is released that diffuses across the physical gap. When the chemical releases, the next nerve cell or a neuron is automatically initiated to take that signal. The chemical stimulates the next cell, instantly restarting the electrical message. Then we have voluntary and reflex actions. Voluntary actions are those actions that are done by our central nervous system or a brain after thinking, that are slower and that requires our conscious thought, mostly done by the cerebrum or a central nervous cerebrum of a brain. Then we have reflex actions, processing center, mostly done by spinal cord. They are very instantaneous, extremely fast, without your thinking is involved. What is a reflex arc? The hot plate, it is an example of a reflex action. So whenever we touch a hot plate, pain receptors in the skin are called stimulated and they quickly send a message to the spinal cord without letting the brain know about what has happened. The spinal cord quickly responds and we pull our hand. Everyday reflexes we usually do are without thinking it. Whenever we have very bright light, pupil gets smaller. Whenever we touch a live wire, our arm is being taken away, body gets hot, sweating starts. So these are reflex actions that are not under our brain control, that are actually done by the spinal cord. Whenever we smell food, saliva is produced. Insects touches eyelid, our eyelids are blinked or it are closed. Body gets cold, shivering begins. Acha, so we have a factory pre-programmed reflexes. The biological circuit comes with a factory presets. Whenever you touch the baby's palm, they quickly close their hand. This is the reflex action from the babies. So we have a system failure or a severed connection. Biological cables are fragile. Biological cables, here we mean the neurons in the nerve cells. When a nerve is cut, the transmission of signals between the brain and a target area permanently stops. Sensory loss, no incoming signals can reach the processor. Result is total loss of feeling. In most of the time, we do have these type of things whenever we have an accident or something. Motor loss, no outgoing commands can reach the effectors. Muscle stops working, that is paralysis. The information processing loop, we have conscious processing, that are the voluntary pathways, or reflex action, that are the automatic or protocols mostly run by spinal cord. One unified biological network seamlessly routing conscious thought and automatic survival protocols simultaneously, keeping the organism alive and interacting the speed of thought. Thank you so much for your time. Kindly subscribe and share it.